Welcome back. This is Double. Today we got something for you. Got two vending boxes of 1984 tops. I bought them a couple months ago and they're supposed to have been unsearched. This happened. I did this and tore it a little when I was moving them around. But it's like all vending boxes, they most likely been searched. But we're gonna give it a look and see here. They'll go a long way to help build me another set. Big rookie cards is Don Mattingly. That's the biggest. Darryl Strawberry and Andy Van Slyke. All three good players. But Don Mattingly was the better one. He should be in the Hall. I mean, he was the heart and soul of the Yankees for a long time. The captain before Derek Jeter. So we'll get started here. We'll grab a few of them right here and see what we can come up with. Okay, Jerry Royster, Jim Gott, Bob Stanley, Rickey Henderson's a Hall of Famer. We'll stick him over here to the side, right down there. Pull out my Hall of Famers. I'd rather have a Hall of Famer in hand than two in the bush that you think going to be. I'm not paying $300-400 for a modern day rookie. And the odds are none of them will be in the Hall if you look back through history. Got a lot of great players, don't get me wrong, playing right now, but all these young ones, they're still 15 years away from even being considered a Hall of Fame talent. People pay a lot of ridiculous money for it. Robin Yount, there you go, Hall of Famer. Milwaukee Brewers. I love my vintage. Well, I don't consider this vintage. The vintage is 80 and older or 79 and older. I usually go, I think of 80 and older. I'll show you the back. They're blue backs. It's a huge set. 792 cards in the set. Okay, we'll turn these this way. Jim Rice, good player, Hall of Famer. Maybe we'll get lucky and be a Don Mattingly in here. Steve Carlton, Jack Morris, two Hall of Fame pitchers. Nice card. Fairly well centered for, especially for this year. These ain't as bad as some of the 70s. Paul Owens, manager. Steve Rogers. Trying to find another box of 1990 Leaf Second Series hunt for the Frank Thomas. Last box we opened up here. Didn't get lucky, we didn't find him. Another Rickey Henderson. Tony Perez. This is National League career RBI leaders at the time. And Tony at the time had 1,575. Rusty Staub, 1,440. American League career hits leader at the time. Rod Carew leads it. He's got 2,832 at the time. P. Rose had 3,990. Closing in quick on Ty Cobb. Nice card. There's a Rod Carew. One of his last years. Played a couple more years because he got to 3,000 hits. He had 2,832. .83 earned run average. National League Anti Hammaker, 2.25 ERA, and Rick Honeycutt in the American League at 242. They were good pitchers, but neither made the Hall. Jim Palmer, Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame tough to get. Pete Rose, National League active career hit leaders. Tony Perez is right there. Billy Martin. You believe he's not in the Hall of Fame either as a player or a manager? That's just hard to believe he's not in. Dave Henderson. Dale, 83 runs batted in. Dale Murphy, Cecil Cooper, Jim Rice. Murphy led it with 121. Cecil Cooper and Jim Rice had 126 in the American League. I believe it was a lot harder back then to get hits. Tim Raines, All-Star and a Hall of Famer that year. Dale Murphy, I think he should be in the Hall. George Brett, there's a true Hall of Famer. Hitting machine. So Tom Seaver, National League active ERA leaders for a career. Tom Seaver's 273 for a career. And he won over 300 games. Joe Morgan, National League career stolen base leaders, active in 1984. Active Joe had 681 when it was a lot harder to steal bases, but they did back then. Today there's Don Manley, rookie card. One we was looking for, one pretty nice. Had to go back and look at it, and we'll set that over to the side here. Look at it closer. Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Fame pitcher. Made it, he's a decent starting pitcher, but when he becomes a reliever, he was about unhittable. If it had been that whole career, I think he would have had 800-900 saves. He was that good. Alan Trammell, Hall of Fame shortstop. Dale Murphy again. Good help. Maybe turn this light on. Maybe get a little bit. Well, guess not. Greg Hendricks, I remember him. This was 1984 was the year I graduated high school. It was a good year. Go back then and know what I know now. Whew. Wouldn't we all like that? Nolan Ryan. And top corner's real weak on it. I don't know if you can see that. Sparky Anderson. Year he led the Tigers to the World Series. They started off 35-5 and never looked back with the division. Lou Whitaker, he should be in the Hall. I don't know why he's not. Cal Ripken, greatest shortstop to ever play the game. Tommy Lasorda, one of the greatest managers. Paul Molitor, he was a good, solid player. Carlton Fisk, another Hall of Famer. Excuse me. Mike Lacrosse. There we go. Going on through this box pretty fast. Dave Righetti. Career batting average leaders. Tony Manlock, 317 at the time, 3,000 minimum at bats. He fell off in his latter of his career. Really bad. It's a shame. He was a good player. 83 batting leaders, Wade Boggs, Bill Madlock. Wade Boggs put up only a 361 average. Bill Madlock put up a 323. Frank Robinson, Hall of Famer. Highlights there. Fergie Jenkinson, Hall of Famer right there. 284 wins. He would finish his career well over 300. Tim Raines, Ricky Henderson, stolen bases. Tim Raines got 90 that year. Ricky Henderson got 108. Just unheard of. It takes a whole team. And there's one team I was watching on TV a couple weeks ago, and they said they had 5 stolen bases as a team. They just quit playing small ball nowadays. They get on, try to hit home run, walk or home run. I think that hurts the game. And all these players hitting 260 or 270 and making $20-30 million a year, they just, in my opinion, not worth it. If you can't hit 300 making that kind of money, something's wrong. 83 highlights. Ryan, Carlton, and Perry surpassed Walter Johnson for strikeouts. Kirk Gibson, Lou Whitaker, Jack Morris. Jack's a Hall of Famer. Don Sutton, 3,000 career strikeout leaders. You see Nolan ain't on here, but he bounced between the National and American League quite a bit. Bruce Suter's a Hall of Famer. Steve Carlton again. Maybe we get lucky and find one more Donnie Baseball. Don Mattingly. A lot of cards you go through. You get 500 in these vending boxes. Used to these, you could pick these up for a little or nothing. Nobody wanted them. Ricky Henderson there, 5th year card. Rod Crew, Angels leaders. Video's getting a little long. There's Joe Morgan. Probably just do this one box. Didn't think it'd take this long. Wasn't thinking. Lee Smith. He retired as a career save leader when he retired. Tug McGraw. Really good relief pitcher. There's NL career victory leaders. Steve Carlton got his 300s. Fergie was 284. Tom Seaver 273. They all retired well over 300. I still think pitchers should still be held to the same standard as used to, 300 guaranteed you the Hall. You at least had to have 250 to be considered, unless you was a closer too. There's Reggie, Mr. October. Ted Simmons, Hall of Famer. Got in with the Veterans Committee. He deserved to be in. I like to see the Veterans Committee go back and put in quite a few players. Steve Carlton. Ted Simmons again. Willie Aikens. Leave me a comment if you would. Who would y'all like to see to be in the hall that's retired players now that's not, that you think that should be? There's Lou Whitaker. I got Lou Whitaker, Dave Parker. Should be the two of them. Cal Ripken, Tommy DeSorda, Paul Molitor. Bucky did that big home run he hit against Boston, 78. I played sick to stay home to watch that game. Got in a lot of trouble. Carlton Fisk. I'm disappointed. I was wanting Boston to win. Don't like the Yankees, but I like a lot of the Yankee players. I can respect them. Alan Trammell. Dale Murphy. And we got a few more cards stuck down here in the bottom. We got out of the way. We'll just save the other box for later down the road. Wade Boggs again, batting leader at 83. Frank Robinson, manager. After he quit managing, he moved up and become president of the National League, I believe. Getting down to the last few cards. Fergie. Tim Raines, Ricky Henderson, stolen base leaders. Don't look like we're going to find another Don Mattingly card. And I don't put them back in the boxes. I got 5,000 count boxes I'll put them in. Go through and try to put a set or two together. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I did, we did find one of the cards we was looking for. Don Mattingly. Really nice card. Go ahead and sleeve him up. Put him in the top loader. And maybe we'll get lucky on the next box when we open it and get another one. There we go. So the back of it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you would. Use all the help I can get. I do appreciate you watching this, and everybody have a great night. This has been Back in Time with Double. Talk to you later. Double out.